Hi, it's Miranda and I am Mother Elephant. Today, let's learn double crochets. For our double crochets, this is the chart symbol. It is a T with a strike through. The US term is double crochet, but a UK term is treble crochet. When you see it in a written pattern, you will see DC. Let's go ahead and look at the chart so that we can learn this stitch. Our chart will begin with a foundation chain. I'm going to go ahead and chain 10. Then it wants you to chain up 3 and start your double crochets. This is a little bit what the fabric looks like. They used kind of a dark yarn. I can't really see the stitches very well on camera, but we are about to learn how to make our double crochets by hand. So follow along as we crochet our double crochet chart. To start our double crochet chart, we are going to need a slip knot. The way I'm going to do that is I'm going to loop my yarn over my finger, 1, 2. I'm going to pull this forward to make my X, and then I'm going to pull this yarn off the edge of my finger, just like that. And then I will grab my yarns and tighten down. There is our slip knot. Then I'm going to load up my yarn for tension, grab my tail, and we can start our chain. And what you want to do is make sure to leave a little bit of loose tension. We're practicing stitches, so don't make them too tight. The first thing we're going to do is we are going to yarn over, pull up a loop. That makes our first chain. Keep your tension real loose. We need a total of 10. So yarn over and 2, yarn over and 3, yarn over and 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Let's just make sure. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. The loop on our hook does not count as a stitch. We will not be counting that one. And so you can see each little stitch, it looks a little bit like a V. There's a front loop and a back loop, and then on the underside there's a loop. That's where I like to crochet, down that ridge on the back. It gives a cleaner look on your finished piece. It's just where I like to crochet. You could crochet in this portion as well, but I like to crochet in the back. So for our double crochet chart, we are going to chain up. So I am going to chain up 2. That's 1, 2. In the third chain from your hook, I'm going to place my first double crochet. The way that we accomplish this is yarn over, insert your hook, yarn over, pull up a loop. That leaves 1, 2, 3 loops on your hook. Now we're going to yarn over and pull through 2, and yarn over, pull through 2. That is your first double crochet. I'm not going to count this chain as a stitch. So that's 1. Here's our next stitch. I'm going to yarn over, insert my hook, yarn over, pull up a loop. There's the 3 loops on the hook, 1, 2, 3. Yarn over, pull through 2 loops. That leaves 2 loops on the hook. Yarn over, pull through 2 loops. That is our second double crochet. Yarn over, go into the next stitch. Yarn over, pull up a loop. 1, 2, 3. Yarn over, pull through 2 loops. Yarn over, pull through 2 more loops. Oops. And that is double crochets. Let's continue down the line. We're going to yarn over, insert our hook, yarn over, pull up a loop. There's 3 loops on our hook. Yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2. Another double crochet. In keeping our tension really loose, it's really going to save us a lot of heartache as we are learning this stitch. They don't need to be beautiful, they just need to be right. You need to get your rhythm down. So, yarn over, insert your hook, yarn over, pull up a loop. There's 3 loops on your hook. Yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2. We need 3 more. Let's do those now. Last one. Yarn over, insert your hook, yarn over, pull up a loop, pull through 2, pull through 2. Now, as beginners, it's pretty important right now at the end of every row to count your stitches, just to make sure you didn't lose any stitches, drop any of them, make any of them weird. So, let's count to make sure we still have 10 stitches. The loop on your hook never counts, so we go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. And this is our double crochet. Really, I think what you're going to find is that double crochet is going to be your bread and butter stitch. It builds up really quickly, it looks nice. It's pretty easy to learn. It's just over and over and over. So let's go ahead and turn our work and do another row of double crochets. First thing is we're going to chain up 2, 1, 2. It doesn't count as a stitch. So I'm going to yarn over, go into this first stitch, pull up a loop. There's the 3 on my hook. I'm going to pull through 2 and pull through 2. There's our first double crochet. Yarn over, do another double crochet, nice and loose tension. Yarn over, pull up your loop, pull through 2, pull through 2. Yarn over, pull through 2, pull through 2. It's that yarn over at the beginning. That's how you're going to make sure to start every single stitch. That way you have that extra loop in the middle when you're ready to do your double crochet. Let's finish this row of double crochets and then we'll count them up. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Let's turn our work, chain 2, and do another row of double crochets. Yarn over, that's the important part. Pull through 2, pull through 2. And so my fabric is really starting to build quickly. I think you're going to find that as a beginner, a lot of the blankets that you're going to make, granny squares are made up out of double crochets, scarves, hats often. The most common, the most well-loved usually stitches, it's probably going to be double crochet. This is the video that you are probably going to get the most out of, because double crochets, they're everywhere for crocheters. And you can see why. It just builds up your fabric so fast. I think to get this same amount, oh, that's not a stitch. Okay. Let's count our stitches. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. That chain up at the beginning does not count. So you can see that our fabric really builds quickly. That's only 3 rows. Here is our that is the rows of slip stitches that I did. I think this might be 12 or 14 rows, something like that. This is only 3. So you can see why double crochets would be so popular for crocheters, because it's not going to take you 10 years to make a scarf. That is what double crochet looks like. So thank you so much for following along with our Stitch Library videos, and we will see you in the next one. Thanks!